My name is Javier Viera. I am the president of Garrett Evangelical Theological Seminary, where I also serve as professor of education and leadership. I remember being in a history class once where we spent almost an entire semester, basically within a 30-year period, in and around, Wittenberg, Germany. And I remember asking the professor at the time, saying, at the same time that this is happening, there are Christians traveling across the ocean to new lands, doing untold things in the name of Christ. When will we look at that? And the professor said to me, well, you can take a liberation theology class at any point that you want to, but here we're going to study the tradition of the church, right? And what I want to say is that is the tradition of the church. That is the history of the church. And that is not a history that we should study in some other context, but that should be centered and that should serve as a focal point for how we understand the role and purpose of the church, right? What I see right now is not so much that our context in the United States is rapidly changing into something new and that we've never experienced or lived before. Actually, what I think is happening is that there's an awakening to what's been here for a very long time. What HTI does is it brings to the center those conversations, that history, those traditions, not as something new, but as kind of unveiling what has been here and intentionally ignored and overlooked.